Hello everyone, welcome back to English Year 5. We are still in Unit 6. Today we are going to continue with the language focus, was and were, on page 65. Was and were. Was and were are the past form of be. Okay, was is the past of is, were is the past of are. Was is for singular, were is for plural. Example, the subject that goes with was, I was, he was, she was, it was. Okay, these are all singular. Were for plural, for example, you were, they were, we were. Okay, here is the time expression that tells you the past. Just now, this afternoon, last night, yesterday, 2 days ago, last week in 2020. Okay, you have the affirmative and the negative forms of be. The affirmative form is was and were. The negative form is wasn't and weren't. Here are some examples of the was and were sentences taken from the Olympics timeline text on page 64. These are all in affirmative form. Okay, look at number 1. Hiroshi Hoketsu was a competitor. Hiroshi Hoketsu is singular, so we use was. Number 2. It was in the Olympics until 1988. It is singular, so we use was. Number 3. Golf and rugby were events for the first time. Golf and rugby is in plural, so we use were. Number 4. Women were competitors until 1990. Woman, M-E, is in plural. If it is singular, it's M-A, M-A-N. So this one is in plural, so we use were. Let's see the sentences with the negative form of be. In the past, sports stars weren't richer. Sports stars is in plural, so we use weren't. In the past, Everest wasn't higher. Everest is in singular, so you use wasn't. In the past, people weren't taller. People is plural, so we use weren't. Okay, this is your task 1, workbook page 53. You look at the table, complete the sentences with was, wasn't, were, or weren't. So you look at the table. So Patrick is singular, so you have to use was or wasn't. Mohammed and Alter is plural, so you have to use were or weren't. Katie is singular, so you use was or wasn't. Okay, Saturday, Sunday. There are places here. Look, you have the sports center, the cinema, the library, the stadium, the park, and the swimming pool. Okay, read the sentences carefully and fill in the blanks correctly. Task 2, workbook page 95, exercise 2, rewrite the sentences using the past simple form. Example, the race isn't very exciting. So isn't is the simple present, so you have to change isn't into past. Okay? Isn't become wasn't. So number 1 until number 6, so you look for the verb to be. Like number 1, he is. Okay, he is. Number 2, you have are. Number 3, isn't. Number 4, you have isn't. Number 5, you have are. Number 6, you have is. All these you have to change into past simple form. That is, was or wasn't, were or weren't. Exercise 3. Write sentences with was, wasn't, were or weren't. Example, that tennis match. Okay, you have the slash. Very exciting. Okay, the tick. The tick is you use was or were. If cross, you use wasn't or weren't. Okay, look. Was or were if a tick. So you look at the match. Match is singular, so we have to use was. So read carefully number 1 until number 6. So you have to look at the subject. Okay. Number 1, you. Number 2, teacher. Number 3, you have Mary and Ezra. Number 4, you have Journey. Number 5, I. And number 6, Ryan. Okay, you have to know whether it's singular or plural. Only then you can use was or wasn't, were or weren't. Well, I guess that's all for today. I hope you can use the was and were in the affirmative form, wasn't and weren't in the negative form to tell about the past. Till then, see you again. Bye.